Okay, welcome. Good evening, everyone. Nice to meet you again. All right, today we are dealing with what topics? Later, Han Ling and Tian Yu, Uncle Raymond is going to go through your essay. So thanks, Gerald, that you've done halfway through your the reflection of the teacher. I purposely said it in here, in the Zoom here, so that at least in case your parents were to watch the Zoom, you know that your son is actually doing their homework, his homework. But because he's got so many tests coming up, so yes, to prioritize. Yes, that is very good of you to take the initiative to prioritize the things. Okay. Same thing, today is the 9th of February. We are going to talk about philanthropies and as well as volunteerism. Now, you see, we're talking about volunteerism and philanthropies. Thanks to Tian Yu last week, right? Because of your SBQ, you came in at the right time, at the right moment to shade the light to shed the light, not shade, to shed the lights of able to use the philanthropy and volunteerism as part of this month topics for volunteerism and philanthropies. Well, just now, I think that come in the right timing. Okay, so what are we talking about here today? So thanks the 5 skills. This one you all have not really, you all done already 5 skills homework. Okay, so thank you for your sharing with us that 5 skill, improving Chinese for Han Ling, as well improving your writing skills. Yes, Tian Yu, you really have to start improving your writing skill. I feel that it's not improving. It's just stagnated there. So maybe because of the past few weeks, you're not practicing hard enough. You do practice, you do doing, but not in the more details. So Gerald, yes, your 5 skill is also your English and Chinese writing skill. Then all the more, if possible, Gerald, take an English essay book or a Chinese essay book and copy, really copy and write and fill it. So while you're copying, you're reading the essay. So you'll give you also another way of understanding the language better. So the next article homework is about the writer in the article fields. Okay, this one is to what extent remember about this the tuitions, too many tuitions, as well as this one, the community's involvement of the CIP. Should it be CIP or not? Maybe later we can use this time to talk about yes or no and give me your 2 cents worth of thoughts. Okay, so this is the one here. This is some of the words that you can use. So yeah, later we will talk about this one. Now philanthropy is a more, okay, come Gerald, your turn please.
Philanthropy is a long-term and strategic and often involves making multiple gifts to help people over a number of years. Our charity is focused on providing immediate relief to people and is often driven by emotions. Philanthropy is focused on helping people and solving their problems over the long term.
Wait, let's wait for Harley to come in. Give me a minute.
Hi, Joe.
Hello. Wait, give me a minute. Oh, why like that? Okay. You know about the recent how come? Wait, okay, let's go back to the Zoom session. So, philanthropy is more right. Han Ling, you know recently the earthquake in Turkey, right? Very sad,
Oh yeah, I've seen the coverage on the news.
Well, more than I think now more than 11,000. Sorry, Gerald. I didn't expect this topic philanthropy and volunteerism come in at the right time, but a very sad time, Gerald. You can see in the TikTok and Facebook, I'll tell you, and Han Ling, there are a lot of volunteers from different parts of the world. okay, or get their SCDF, their people to come in to do what they call join the efforts to come in to see how they really can help to improve the situation. Okay, this other student is just coming in. So you know that very sad that I don't know, maybe is it the right timing to come in to see to help by calling charity and volunteering to help these victims and those people stuck in the rubbers in the fallen buildings, coming out to give their times and efforts, their money, their everything, their donations coming in. I think this is appropriate topics related to the Turkey earthquake. This earthquake is really thanks to a bit to technology, at least they are saving some people in Turkey. 3 days ago, they heard there's seismologists that saying that there will be earthquakes, impending earthquake coming and warning people to take notes. But as you know, this type of thing sometimes might be 50% accurate and 50% not accurate. It all depends on how you see it, right? So, but then it's at least I give you my warnings, and this is something like sharing that information. And it's what you read, Gerald. Philanthropy is not just like a charity focus, but you can look at the Turkey, this relief, where everywhere in the world, even Russia also coming to help. Even China, who is very anti-Syria, also coming to help. Wow, it's so touching by seeing this really like philanthropy and this volunteerism, right, Gerald? Like, I mean, I don't know. The moment I saw my local fellows Singaporean SCDF, about 20 of them, going to move up from Singapore and go there to do the rescue work, is really very heartwarming. Okay, so what is philanthropy? Carry on. Welcome, Rex. I leave it to you. For Rex, is optional to turn on the camera or not. Okay, if you feel like turn on the camera, then you turn on. But at times you need to read our Rex. Thank you, Gerald.
What is philanthropy? What is the true meaning of philanthropy? Definition: philanthropy can be broadly defined as love for humankind. It is derived from the Greek words philos, which means loving, and anthropos, which means humankind. A person who practices philanthropy is called a philanthropist.
Okay, so that's the person, like these people who are going down, let's say those rich people, maybe Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, or even Bill Gates, they might also want to donate money to help the relief funds in Turkey. And maybe some rich people also might want to come in and chip in to give the money to the charity. So I hope can rescue as many people as possible, especially the kids. Carry on.
Why philanthropy is important in today's modern society? Why is philanthropy so important in our society? It helps establish a culture of giving for generations and passes on positive attitudes towards money and helping others. It is a powerful form of philanthropy as it allows for families to keep giving as the philanthropic landscape changes. It also helps families to build and achieve lasting impact.
Yes. So of all these, I can use the example of Turkey. It's very sad that with this, hopefully that this lasting effect, not only they can save their lives, save their house, save their property, save whatever, but no matter how you save, they will be being traumatized. They will never forget this incident for the rest of their life. I think the whole entire world will know about this. You know, you see on the video, the building just collapsed again. So Gerald, I don't know how tall you stay, which level. Imagine you stay in second floor, that's it. You cannot find yourself. Second floor, the building just come down from. It's not sideways they turn, no. They literally come down like that all the way down. Instead of turning the sideways, you still got chance. No. But if coming down, I think the second and the third, fourth story, bye-bye. No way, it's confirmed mostly 90% sayonara. Very sad, very sad. So of course, it doesn't mean stay on the top one will be safer. Sometimes the top one, because of gravity, it also can kill you. So whichever floor you're staying, due to the earthquake, is so vulnerable. I think last year we talked about the natural disaster, right? And one of them is earthquake. All right, so Rex, you have been read this before, but I'm so sorry because it just go through, but you can just enforce and enhance your learning on this. Rex, your turn, please.
Which one?
How does philanthropy improve the world? Not Rex, sorry. Gerald.
Huh?
Okay. Sorry, Rex. Gerald.
How does philanthropy improve the world? The purpose of philanthropy is to improve the well-being of humankind by preventing and solving social problems. Philanthropy is not the same as charity. Charity focuses on eliminating the suffering caused by social problems. Philanthropy focuses on eliminating social problems.
Please, Gerald, copy down this sentence. Charity focus on eliminating the suffering caused by social problem. So now you see, take for example, copy down the one highlighted in yellow of the three of you. I think that's a copy already. Gerald, this one is like take Turkey for example, right? So now there are a lot of people dying, need houses, needs clothing, needs food, need whatever to build up. So there will be charity to come in, right? To set out buildings, to set out a tentage, to set out a relief place for them to stay. But that doesn't 100% eradicate the social problem, correct? They still need to find a house, correct? Now, after a while, maybe this charity, the money run off, the donation no more. They still have to go back to the real life and maybe go back to their own countries. Whereas philanthropy is different, Gerald. So if you and your wife are multi-billionaire and you heard about this story, you donate your they say $2 million or $5 million or $10 million and fund the charity, or even come up a money to build houses, to build school, to build hospital, to bring back their life, or even create jobs for them. This is called philanthropy. You are eliminating the social problem. Different, okay? Charity is just to eliminate the suffering, but not eliminating the social problem. What we want is to eliminate the total social problem once and for all. Not like, okay, that's it. But because of a long-term effect. Okay, carry on. Gerald?
What is one of the four major benefits of philanthropy to society? Giving back to communities and causes provides four major benefits to society: improving the quality of life, reducing government involvement, developing staff leadership skills, and building staff morale.
So by this giving to the Turkey funds, the government will be very happy, right? Because if imagine the government alone to solve all these problems, I think they'll die flat. I don't think they can survive. They will definitely say, oh, sorry. I think I cannot make it. Okay. So at the same time, you also help the society to reduce some of their problems, their stress, their money issue, their financial issue. And of course, you also help to reduce the government expenditures. So now with Turkey, so many buildings collapse, so many people out of job, so many people die. You definitely need to buy a lot of coffins, a lot of things, hospital equipments to really take care of the dead one, the alive one, the injured one, the missing one, those who are desperate one or stressed. So all comes in. But if you guys are to come in, just like the Singapore, the Germany's, you name it, all the countries who came all the way from all walks of life to come in to help, and this is called the building staff morale. Seriously, imagine you are the country from there, you are from this country, and you see your fellow people come in all the way from your country to Turkey. You feel good, right? Right, Hanley? You definitely feel good, right? You feel, wow, that is my country. As you know, Syria and Russians has been fighting for a few years or longer. But you see, Tian Yu, imagine you're playing Genshin or Minecraft, whatever. Tian Yu, imagine now Turkey is here, Syria is in the deep shit of an earthquake. And then Russia 趁火打劫, 趁人之危, send the troop and attack Syria. Of course, they will win, right? 对吗, Tian Yu? Right? Because the people are really dying in the earthquake. So do you think the United Nations will be happy for that? No, right? Do you think that
is United Nations a country or like a team, like similar to like our Asia?
comprises of 198 countries. It's a big, huge family.
So basically, wait,
It's
198
just a League of
nation.
Nations, but in the 21st
Then obviously
century.
they won't be happy lah. They will start war lah.
Both of you are right. You see, it's very, they definitely, I think it's like during World War II, right, Hanley, you know, like Hitler lost and then Weimar government, and then we start to use the League of Nations, the Treaty of Versailles, and then all the crap story comes in and make.
Yeah, I had to write an essay about that earlier, and I have a few questions to ask you later.
Okay, sure.
About that.
History, my favorite. Okay, so what is, okay, so now I understand about this these things, all these the benefits of philanthropy, it really not only just eradicate the social problems, but it help in the prolong of the stability of a society. Okay, last one, Gerald.
Which philanthropist do you know? What is an example of a philanthropist? More modern and notable philanthropists include Mother Teresa and Norman D. Rockefeller. In the 21st
Rockefeller, yes. Carry on.
In the 21st century, philanthropy continues to be practiced in many forms by individuals like Warren Buffett, Melinda Gates, and Dolly Parton.
Yeah, so Warren
Yes.
Buffett, as you know, Honey will tell you, is my cousin. Okay, and Melinda Gates is my cousin's wife. Dolly Parton is nothing related to me. So yeah, okay, out of three, I got two very famous people. And so you know, Warren Buffett used to be a multi-millionaire before, but now be top, but now his position has been taken by, I heard, maybe Elon Musk or somebody else. So whatever this you see the names here, they are so big that they can extend to help others. That is very important, right? Thanks. Okay. Rex, do you mind read this? What is the purpose of philanthropy?
What is the purpose of philanthropy? From long-term giving to one-off donations, philanthropy can take many forms. Often considered society's risk capital, it is defined as the desire to promote the welfare of others, normally through the generous donation of money to good causes. But there's more to know about its positive effects on the world.
So you say, the purpose of philanthropy is not just eradicate social problems, but the desire to promote a good welfare of people. So if there are more and more philanthropy, agree not, tell you, there will be less people going for war. Because you love human, agree not, honey? When you love humans, Gerald, you agree not, Gerald? When you start to give people, you start to help people, you won't have the sense of, I want to kill you, I hate you, I want you to die, I want to destroy you, I want to make your whole life difficult. No, but instead, these generous donations of money will give in good cause by building infrastructure like educations, hospital, post office, fire stations, police departments, or maybe some of the infrastructure like library also can be one of them, or markets or supermarket. Okay, so now this is the one. What is the difference? Pay attention, you might need to write this and say, what is the difference between charity and philanthropy? Rex, 没有啦, I didn't put啦. Oops. Okay, never mind. I think this is my question to all of you. So what is the difference between charity and philanthropy? A quick one. So Rex, maybe you want to start first. What is the difference between charity and philanthropy?
Charity reduces the problem, but philanthropy eliminates the problem.
Thank you for enforcing what I said just now. But in your own words, what is the difference for in your layman's term, in a very simple term? Imagine your son asks you, your son is only maybe 10 years old. So what is the difference? My teacher tell me, yeah.
Charity receives donation from others, while philanthropy is personal.
Well, philanthropy is what, sorry?
Huh?
Well, philanthropy is what, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Philanthropy is from personal
wealth, money. Okay, thank you. Tianyu, what about you? What is the difference between charity and philanthropy?
Charity is like it's mostly like you just donate money. It can be money, food, or anything, and after that, and then that's just it. Whereas philanthropy is like you building stuff for others.
Wow.
Like you have to like build, not have to, but like you build stuff like maybe like a school for like people in Africa or something, or like a well. Yeah, so that's like the difference. It's like I appreciate another simpler difference to say is, for charity usually is not, you're not the one like you're not like the main person doing it, whereas compared to philanthropy is you're most likely the one like doing it for them. While charity is like you donating to this charity, which they will like donate, and then they will like call people to build and stuff.
So Tianyu, maybe 100 years later you die already. Then you call 天佑 scholarship, something like that, right? Name of
Yes, and then they will like
Ah.
probably build it for you. If
build
that's
your
like
statue
that's
also.
charity.
Maybe they'll build your statue in the university, right? And then
Yo.
scholarship. No. There are people, famous
W.
people like that. Yes.
I
Okay.
want.
You want to? Good, right?
I want to build one in HL's house.
Whose house?
Han Ling's one. HL, call him HL.
Oh, HL.
So I think he's eating dinner and is like dreaming out. Look at him.
Okay.
He's like
Okay, it's a HL meal. Okay. He's not listening. Okay, back to you, Gerald. What is charity and philanthropy?
So charity is more like providing immediate relief.
I like that. I like the word. I like the word right now. It's actually charity is like the excuse me, like the Turkey earthquake. It's an immediate. What do you use the word immediate? What?
Relief.
Yes, immediate relief. Correct. Right now. Well done. Right now. Rex also right now. Okay, carry on.
So charity is more like immediate relief to like make the current situation easier, but
No, makes the current situation not just easier. It's not easy, no. Make the current situation less painful, 对吗?
yeah.
It won't be easier. It will be less painful and not less tormenting, less tough. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, so but philanthropy is like more of a long-term thing.
Correct. Just
So
like Tian Yu scholarship, correct. Like, let's say 100 years later, Tian Yu died already, he's a multi-millionaire. So every year, based on his will, his son have to donate 100,000 to the school. So it's called Tian Yu scholarship, something like that. It's a long term. Yes, you are absolutely right. Some more?
So it's a long-term kinds of like I don't know why, but I'm kind of thinking about investment or something like that.
Yes, it is. You are right. Actually, philanthropy is also a kind of investment to the next generation. You are right. You are very right, because we talk about the Nanyang Girls' School, right? And then this what school? The all the girls' school if you study history, you should know, right? The Set 1, Set 2 history that they are building school for the girls, and it's a kind of investments for talent. Seriously. So when you go to the village, maybe this just like take for example, I'm not sure you like football. You know, Monday, Sunday, Salo Monday, Mondays. This Monday, Mane, this Monday, this guy is actually a very good football player in Liverpool. He's from Senegal, and he came all the way from Africa just to play, and he earned a lot of money. Even his handphone cracked, he also don't want to buy new one. So half or 3/4 of his money went back to his village to build 2 schools, or 2 hospitals and 1 post office, and everyone got Wi-Fi, and everybody will collect $500 just for daily expenses and monthly allowance. Wow, this is investment for why? For the next generation, because Gerald, because of when he was young, his mother passed away while on the way to hospital, and the hospital was kind of pretty far away from his town. So he decided to build a hospital inside the town so that everyone benefits. So it's an investment. You are absolutely right. Well said. And the next thing is that because of football, changed his entire life, in fact, right? And because he worked hard, and he can't even buy the shoe, no, Gerald. Okay, you go and Google Liverpool Mane. Now he's in Barcelona or Real Madrid. Okay, this is the guy I respect. You know, all his friends, all the soccer friends will drive a Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Porsche. Okay, but I think he don't drive. No, I think he take a tube. That means they call their subway. Okay, seriously. And the whole entire village of Gerald bought a pair of shoes for him. And the shoe, after playing for a while, torn. And then he went to play, and all the people laugh at him. When people train for 5 hours, he will train for 10 hours. He's just only about 27 or 28 or 30 years old, less than 30, not more than 35 years old. Okay, so this is, well said. Your investments that's linked to this story is true. Okay, that is very important for that charity and philanthropy for you. Gerald, any more? No. Okay, Han Ling, your turn. What is the difference between charities and philanthropy?
Okay, this is a pretty hard one.
No, not really. Unfortunately, just now you went.
Okay, you have to understand, Joe. Because philanthropy is more of like a part of charity. So it's kind of under charity. So there
which
isn't that you
Which
can't
one
say
comes
there's a difference. It's still the same thing, but it's just different means of like how it is like given and how people see it. But most of the time when you say philanthropy, you refer to philanthropists, usually the people who are the ones giving mass amounts of money to it. And then charity is just many different people or a large
You
organization.
can be one of the charity, or you can also donate to charity, okay, carry on. Yes, honey. Honey, can you hear me?
Sorry?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear
So
you.
you also can be part of the charity, you also can donate your money, a small portion to the charity.
Yes, yes.
But you see, what you say is correct, no, honey. I think philanthropy start first because once the philanthropy start first, they actually eventually, honey, they create a charity. Okay, usually someone has a heart to help others. That's why they come up a charity. A charity will not just come overnight to form something like that. It must be a group of people. It can be one person. It can be the 5 of us here. Okay, Rex, 2, 4, 6, 6 of us here. Rex, Tian Yu, Han Ling, and Gerald and myself. Right? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Why I say 6? Oh my goodness, I add myself another one here. Okay, so 5 of us. We can form a organization called a charity, maybe of the bleeding heart for the Turkey earthquake. So this bleeding hearts maybe is 5 of us who are multi-billionaire who decided to donate just each one $10 million. So we got $50 million. It's quite a lot now. 50 million is damn bloody a lot now to support. And we are talking about US currency. We are supporting a cause like a bleeding hearts to the Turkey release, like immediate relief. Thanks, Gerald. And we want to invest like maybe all the school, the infrastructure, sayonara, right? Gerald, you do some geography, huh? So you see, Rome was not built in one day, correct? We know this. So it takes many months to do it. I'm seriously, I don't know how these people is going to clear the all the rubbers and all the debris and then start to build a new house again. I don't know. I find that it's quite eerie, Gerald and Hanley and Rex and Tian Yu. Very eerie means that I always think that the spirit might be hanging around there. I don't know. It become quite dirty. You know what I mean, Gerald? So this is all maybe superstitious. I don't know. I just get these eerie feelings. I don't feel good about it. So yeah, thank you. Hanling, any more to add on to your charity and philanthropy?
Or you could say that philanthropism is a type of charity, but charity cannot be considered philanthropism under certain circumstances.
Like what?
Like, how do I say this? Like, it's just a one person donating like a large sum of money to fund an organization. That's philanthropism. But then I get it now. There's a difference. Philanthropism can be giving money directly to a cause or to an organization that supports the cause. But then charity can only be directly to the cause. Correct. And not an organization supporting the cause.
Yes.
I finally get it.
Yes, awesome. You see, if I say I'm from a cancer society, right? I will definitely not, this charity will not give money to children's society. Correct now? Right? You agree with me? Yeah, that's what you say. I know, you. Okay, agree. So what it means, both of you are okay. I just want to hear out from Han Ling, to be honest. So you see, Rex and the rest of you are listening. A philanthropy can be one person, can be a family. Han Ling, Gerald, Tian Yu, and Rex. It can be your whole entire family, right? Correct now? Agree? Right. For example, your son, your daughter also very rich, your wife also very rich. Then all of you choke up. Collect a sum of money and you become a philanthropy. Yes, you can. Your money, Gerald, Han, Rex, and your money can give to different charity. Correct. Yes, but that charity is just a charity. If I were to say SPCA is actually like a charity, right? It's taking care of prevention of cruelty to animals. If I say the D. Amoy's home, there's such a home, Gerald, D. Amoy's home. I went there for 3 times with him. Okay, these are 老人院, old folks home. You can donate to old folks home that money, or you can donate to orphanage home. You can donate to Cancer Society, Children's Society, or National Kidney Foundations. Yeah, there you are. You're right. It's such a huge entire spectrum that you can do as a philanthropist. But well, charity is okay. 我就是这样. This is my organization. The money you give it to me, I'm going to help my group of people there. 对吗? Honey, that's what charity is all about. Yes, absolutely. So we're going to move on to this one here. Okay. So Rex, you need not necessary to take part. No worry. I will just let the three of you, okay, to look through again. Thank you. So CIP, which is something like CCA or VIA. So it said you can choose to disagree with this statement. If you do, you can include the following points. If left on their own, most students will never ever do any VIA, which is called CIP last time. Okay, they will never learn how to care for others. Now VIA is part of education, so you can change the CIP to VIA. This question is very important to the three of you. In fact, 4 of you all are Sec3 students. Very important because it got to do with diversity later on. Later on, I think in chapter 5. Okay, seriously. All right. So if they left to their own, most of them will never ever do VIA. They will never learn how to care for people. And VIA is part of education, not separate from it. Yes and no, I disagree. My time, we never do VIA, Gerald. My time, we only got this 7 subject or 8 subject, that's it. Then we finish school, we go home already. Okay, like remember Han Ling and Tian Yu, Yibo, right? December, you have to go and complete the 40 hours of VIA. It's huh? No, sorry, uncle, if not, I cannot. Wow, these are the point not enough.
40 hours? 40?
40 hours at 40 leh. 很多leh. I don't know 40 or 20. I remember you say something like that. So, see, let's move on.
Wait, I don't know. 40 hours, is it like each time he's outside helping is considered as 1 hour?
Yeah, if you go out and help, yes, correct.
40 hours, that means he has to do it for like 40 days. That's like more than a month if he does 1 hour per day.
No, if you can take one whole Saturday, ma.
But that isn't even 40. That at most is like probably
6 hours lah.
not just 6.
No,
Alright,
the most is 8 hours.
okay.
Cannot do more than 8 hours.
Yeah, it's like normal school day.
Alright. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe 20 hours. 20 hours is still a lot, right? Agree now. Even 10 hours is still a lot already. Oh, I don't know about your VIA. How many hours must you do?
Pretty sure it's 6 every year.
Huh? How many?
Pretty sure it's 6 every year. I've done 9. I did 9 last year.
Okay. The more the merrier, if you can. So VIA is part of the education, not separate. To make it voluntary is to convey the message that getting involved with community is superficial and to education itself. So it's just buzz or not real. Just like 做戏这样给人家看. Students learn to appreciate the lesson from VIA. Is it true? Then really, yes, this one I agree. It's a real life, it's a lifelong learning experience, real life right now. This is despite the initial growth that they might have about being forced into the program. Are being forced, they are not willing, they are reluctant. You can choose to agree with these statements that if you do, you can include the following. So take note of the questions. The VIA instead of CIP, the VIA should be made voluntary. So if you agree with these statements, you should say that if you wish to do that, the VIA is about committing to help the community. Now, this is very true right now if you can. If students are forced into doing something and it defeats the purpose of doing the VIA now, you're forced to do something. I believe there's a force effect. I need to see there's a force. Sometimes you guys need to be pushed and forced. If not, things cannot move. Just like we adults also sometimes have to do that. Don't just say about you, okay? We also need to be pushed. Now, students who are actively doing VIA or those not required to will be more committed to the cause than those forced those being forced to do it. So VIA should be made voluntary to elicit stronger commitment. So is to differentiate people with the value of VIA that can do a much better job than people or students who are not committing to do VIA but just go through it. Then are you sure that students who are not doing VIA will be really a bad person? I don't know, maybe yes. Possibly it's committing the students to the number of VIA hours put stress on the system. Now, that's like EPO like that, right? You know, you have to spend the weekends, the holiday to do that. The school and the teacher will have to actively search for avenues to get the student to fulfill the hours. Very true. Very true. So let's look at the first paragraph here. Okay, Rex, will you mind read to the class, please?
All secondary school students are required to fulfill a certain number of community involvement program hours given in a year. The aim of the CIP is to get students to care and contribute to the community at large. Thus, schools will make it a point to organize activities for these students to fulfill these hours, whether be it visiting old folks' home, orphanages, or even doing beach cleaning at East Coast Park. As of this moment, the CIP is mandatory and students do not have a choice as to whether they want to do the CIP.
Okay, so we read this already. Next one, last one more. Rex.
Should the CIP be made voluntary, thus allowing students a say as to whether they want to be part of the program? To me, the answer is a straight no, and there are many reasons for this.
Okay, so what is the reason? The first reason?
The first and most important reason is that I would want to state is the nature of teenagers and people in general. If given a choice, not many people in their right minds will volunteer to hold a concert for senior citizens in an old folks' home. Chat with
True,
young
it's true.
boys.
Who want to concert? What you ask Jackson Wang to come and sing for the old folks? Maybe yes, maybe he will do it for the sake of charity. Okay, carry on.
Chat with young boys and girls at the orphanage, or going under a hot sun to clean up the beach. Making the CIP compulsory as the only way to get anyone involved in the first place.
Hey Rex, if those people are adults, go and chat with young boys and girls, they thought you are pedophile. Alright. Aling, you thought you're pedophile. Oh, hey, why you talk to young boys and girls? What are you doing up to? Gerald, sometimes when you do this, people might mistaken that you are doing it for the sake of sexual pressure, or you want to kidnap the kids, or do something panky. Very sad, very sad. But sometimes it's not 100% okay. So let me see the rest. Okay, right. So I would like the three of you, while Rex will be reading the rest of the notes here. Should CIP be volunteers? To answer is strict no's. Okay, so the first point. So now I would like the three of you to type something, okay, to put it in here. Okay, right, to submit now. But so far you all have not submit this. So let's do it now. While Rex, will you mind read to the silent reading? Silent reading. Okay. So when you're done, you ask me to move out, okay? Okay, the three of you, let's start now. Give me your introductions. Let's type and send it to Uncle Raymond.
For this topic?
Yes. So you don't need to do any homework already. Okay, Hanley, you just do it now here, okay? And then I would prefer you to type because I want to put it inside there, but your name is there, okay? Your name is there. Because your chat group will be inside, okay? I mean, when you check, you put your things there inside.
Uncle, can I do my homework?
Yeah, do lah. What homework?
Instead? My school homework.
No, have you finished reading already?
Yeah.
You finished reading first, my dear. Okay, you just finished reading.
Okay.
You just finished reading. You just read everything and then done, then you continue your school homework.
Uncle, can I ask you a question as I type?
Yeah.
Do you think the League of Nations being set up to the after the Treaty of Versailles was a good thing or a bad thing?
It's always a good thing, my dear. It's always to reduce the unnecessary attack, impending attack and violence and bully, and also 大欺小, to protect the small country. Actually, everything that there's a cause for it. Okay, because after the TOV, the world wake up, because the TOV before that is actually to go against imperialism. All right. As you know, World War I is all about against imperialism and different ideology, right? The capitalists, the Nazis, the communists, the democratics, you name it, and the fascisms and militarism. But after the World War I, they came out, this is to prevent World War II. So the League of Nations is important as a paramount thing because League of Nations is number one is to protect, okay, small country. Number two is to prevent World War II. Number three is to provide like needy, like, you know, because after the war, right, provide the refugees and illegal immigrants to a place to stay, 对吗? You know, 每次打仗都是这些东西的嘛. Okay, make sense? Do I answer your question? Of course, I can go on and rattling around a lot lah. Okay, because this question is very common. This question is saying, do you think League Nation is a success or failure? Right? They will always ask these questions. But definitely ultimately it's a failure. You know why? Because they start World War II. Right? Correct. But because of that, later on they form United Nations. Okay? You can continue and ask me.
All right, they
Sorry,
just made
sorry,
my essay question twice as hard as right.
Hold on,
My teacher already marked it.
Hold on. Okay, let me finish up to here for Rex to read. Yes, Hanling, what do you say? I'm so sorry.
We actually had one of the points was that the question was, do you think the Treaty of Versailles was a fair or unfair, or do you think the Treaty of Versailles was a fair treaty to us? Oh no, it wasn't. It's not a test. It's just a take-home assignment. We already got a test. I haven't looked at it yet. We just got it yesterday, and I haven't.
It's always unfair to the German, yeah. It's always unfair to the German, but because the German is the one so-called that instigates an attack first, and when Germany was taking Russia, they also never consult Russia and take over the territory. So Treaty of Versailles is actually to have these things for. It's called the ABF. You know it's ABF? No. The American, the British, and the France. Okay? Right.
Oh, the big three. The triple entente.
ABF. American, British, and France. Remember the 14 point? Are you sure? Remember the 14 points given by the American presidents? Winshaw? I think it's Winshaw, right? Or Winston. It cannot be Winston. Winston is World War II. Okay, so the 14 point itself is actually to neutralize Germany, but France is the one who want to make it very harsh. The British will say, okay, maybe 50-50, because French is the one who lost the most people.
Yeah, France lost the most men, got invaded twice, and lost like a lot of their country.
Yes, until today, the France and Germany sometimes cannot see eye to eye. I'm telling you, it's just like China and Japan will never see eye to eye. I won't be surprised, Hanling. In maybe not our life, maybe when we both of us die already, Japan will still find a way to attack China. Trust me. 你听过吗？江山易改，本性难移。A leopard never changes his spot.
听过。
A leopard will never change his spot. You know why? It seems during the Tang Dynasty all the way until now, the Japan also like to attack China. 但是好像人不足蛇吞象。一个小小的岛要打中国，哎呀，真是不是抬举。Okay, Rex, finish reading already? If you are done, you can do your work, huh? So
yeah.
what? Yes, Rex?
Yeah, done.
Okay, so you can start doing your work while you wait for the three gentlemen to complete their masterpiece. Okay, I actually can change to VIA, but let's leave it. I would like to see your your introduction. Your introduction. Oh my God. Oh, thanks, Gerald. So that's your introduction, Gerald. Gerald, your introduction, huh? Okay, Gerald, can you read to the class, please?
I disagree with the statement. Community involvement program is an initiative by the government to make Singapore a more caring and inclusive country. This would be done by teaching students and letting them have first-hand experience through community involvement program. If the students were given a choice on whether to do or skip CIP, they would most likely skip CIP, making the initiative useless.
Wow, steady, brother. Very powerful statement. Hello, excuse me. This one, CIP, is a government initiative to make sure all Singaporeans, all walks of life, different diversity. Hey, Gerald, you really literally bring in the social study chapter 1. Oh, steady, right? Chapter 1, remember? The citizen was steady, brother. Well done. Good one, good one. When I start reading, you say, eh, 这个很面 and sounds like social study. So Tian Yu also show like, you know, get out the seat. I my got student, I share with my set 1 and set 2. The one sleeping at the MRT. Yeah, lor, so inconsiderate. So what happens if you're the third person? I will voluntarily get up and let the pregnant lady sit. Wow. 他用那个 voluntary 的. Wow, my set 1 boy steady. Okay. Well written, Gerald. That's a very good introduction. Yeah, it's true. It's definitely organized by the governments, but we ourselves, do we really carry it out? Instead of, I will prefer a more caring and inclusive country. I would prefer you to add in a more caring and inclusive society. Because Singapore is already a country. You mean by Gerald? So the country will change. This word, country, will change to society will be, you can say, a more caring and inclusive and diverse society. Wow, that would be better. Because Singapore is a multi-racial, 对不对? So we don't say, Gerald, let's say you're form teacher. So your class got Malay, Indian, Chinese, everyone are erasure. Then the Chinese, this month we go to the Chinese home, old folks home, okay? Then the Malay come, can we go to the Malay kampung? Then Gerald say, no. All the Malay cannot go. Okay? And then the Indian, can we actually go to their little in there to do something, to buy something? They say, no, you all switch off the light. I also can't see you unless you smile to me. Or why are you very racial discriminating to me? Well, Gerald, if you have to do that, seriously, you're not my student. True enough. Let's be honest. Okay, I can joke like that with one of my Indian students last time, Gerald, in my school. I say, I switch off the light, I can't see you. Wow, I cannot take it. Wow, Uncle Raymond, you're very racist. No, they don't call me Uncle Raymond. They call me Mr. Sean. They're so racist. But we are good friends now. He's already adult. I'm not making this as a joke to discriminate my Indian friends. You know, everyone has some. Chinese also the same. They can say Chinese is a yellow banana. You know, if you were to peel the skin, outside is yellow, inside is white. It's a useless bunch of bananas. Things like that. And they say Chinese, we are all very selfish, very cunning, very unscrupulous, whatever it is. This is who say what? Who makes them to say this?
Oh.
Right. It's very racial discriminating. Honey, thank you. Okay, thank you, Gerald. Gerald, now your next turn. Your turn next. You're supposed to tell me one agree and one disagree will do. Okay? That means 4 paragraphs. You no need to type, let's say, for example, you agree. Then you just write like this one like that. Okay, but if you want to write a few sentences, by all means like that. Okay, agree, like this one. Where is it? Huh? Like this one. Thus, okay, agree or say yes or no. But instead of saying yes and no, I prefer to say agree and disagree. Okay, agree and disagree. Same to the two of you, Han Ling and Tian Yu, and then finally your conclusion. Or you need just 1 point will do. Of course, by right cannot. In your exam, you must have. So honestly, Gerald, do you stand disagree or disagree? Based on, yeah.
I disagree.
Okay, so then you must be stronger conclusion. Okay, what do you say that? I'm going to take some water. Carry on. So Gerald, you just continue the agree and not agree, and then conclusions. So Han Ling and Tian Yu, continue from there. Rex up.
I just realized, okay, something like a major mistake that I made that I'm trying to correct right now.
Okay, sure. Rex up. Rex, if you can hear me, please look at the paragraph that is written by Gerald. Okay, thanks, Rex.
没有啊，没有 send 啊。Hello， 你脚不要 send 了，然后你。
Oh, sorry. You guys have completed. Well done.
No, Cha, wait, can you scroll back up? I need to kind of remember what I need, right?
Hold on. I give to Han Ling first the things. What you want to write?
No, I need to re-see the thing so I can continue using them as inference.
你是说那个 essay 是吗？
Yeah, the essay.
All right, you want the essay, okay. The starting only, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can Yeah, I want to go back to Hanling one. Hanling, can you read to the class, please? Hanling,
Sorry.
can you read to the class, please? Your introduction.
All right. Kindness is an important part of all our lives. Without kindness, the world will become a dull and dark place with no one to help or assist each other. With mandatory CIP, important values can be raised from a young age and can build a caring nation of helpful and proactive youth.
Okay, so you agree or you disagree?
I can't remember the term. It's like sow a seed or something.
So how
let
do
me
you
Google
agree
it.
that it should be made volunteer? Agree or not agree?
Sow a thought, reap an action. Indeed.
So you have to type, Okay, so you have to decide. Okay, same as Gerald and waiting for Tianyu.
Sure, if you need, you can continue. I just write down the question again.
Introduction. Then the question is here.
Yeah, but I say if you're gonna continue, then I write down the question first, then I'll continue doing. I'll send it before lesson end.
No. You give me the introduction now.
Okay.
Yeah, must give the introduction. This is not for me to show that you are doing every lesson. You guys are proactively doing something. Same as you, Rex. In the classroom, right? Also proactively that you are doing something. No more like listen to class, do nothing. Like last time we do, but lesser, right? And then go home. I'm very kind for you all to do. No. Now in the class, you have to proactively doing something, write something, test you something.
Wait, Chad, I want to confirm one thing. Compulsory means must, right?
Yes.
It's okay.
是必须要的，一定要的。Gerald, you typing the agree and disagree, is it? Thank you. Because I need to bring it to the next lesson there, okay? And for your parents to view it now. This is for the benefit of your parents that you know you're doing this, and this is very important as it is an expository and IP questions. Hey, can you all use FeedSpot now? Until now, I don't see you all use FeedSpot. Where's your famous idiom, simile?
I couldn't think of a good one, so it's a raw, pretty basic and generic one.
I've been
I tried.
teaching you for 1 year already. Nobody use the FeedSpot. Come on, that's my trademark, brother. Come on. So Gerald, you agree that it must be compulsory, Wow. Wow, you're very military. What you Kim Jong-un, North Korea. Compulsory. North Korea. Okay.
No.
So I write agree and a disagree paragraph.
Then conclusion. One paragraph will do.
Oh,
By right, if you say you are disagree, you have to write 3 disagree and 1 agree. By right, in your real O level, you must write at least 6 paragraphs. Okay, 1 introduction, 3 disagree, and 1 agree, and the last paragraph will be conclusion. Rex, do you call me?
No.
No, okay. Rex, why you so like sian like that?
Where
we
got
Sorry? Yes,
where
Mike.
got where got sian?
Huh?
Huh?
What do you say?
I say where got sian.
Oh, where got sian? Okay, good. So not sian.
In between.
Rina's supposed to join, but because he say got a lot of homework, cannot do it.
Can do
Then
it at
she asked
school
me-
also.
Then she asked me very cute questions. You know what she say?
Wow.
She asked me this question. Okay, I was very shocked. She said, is it a must to join? Huh? Is it a must to join? I thought both of you agreed last few days ago, right? To come in. Because Saturday, Sunday, she can't make it, ma. Then she said, is it a must to join? I was like very shocked, huh? I didn't force you to join. Are you the one who told me that you can join because that's the only timing you have? Okay, Tianyu, your turn. Tianyu. Hello, Tianyu, your turn.
Wait, my cousin coming in. Wait, give me.
Huh? Hello, your turn. Don't cry. Hello, don't cry. Hey, please put on your piece. Talk to me. Don't cry.
对。
对，好，开始。
What I say? Who cry?
No, nobody cry.
Okay,
Nobody cry.
okay.
Crying. Crying.
So sad. Okay.
I just have to close my eyes
with.
for half a second.
Hey,
let's go.
you're crying. Okay, I disagree with the statement. What community involvement program does is that they force people to do kindness. I think I meant to put kindness acts. It may seem like a good thing as it will teach you how to be kind. However, kindness needs to be happen. Oh god, the English, but I think I meant okay.
Just read whatever you written. It's
To
okay.
happen by how the person feel, not what others want. Oh wait, I need to write and I'll go fix them. Forcing others to do kindness deeds is the same as forcing someone to do something they hate. They won't put in the feeling into the kindness act if it's forced.
Oh, so you definitely also disagree, right? Or agree? You agree,
Disagree.
Disagree,
I
okay.
disagree with the person's actions.
Okay, so I put agree first. You agree that it should be volunteer, or you disagree. So you disagree to be volunteer, right?
Yeah.
You must make it a compulsory. Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay, all carry on. You got another 10 minutes to complete this.
Wait. What? Wait. Sure. You say that again? Say the thing again?
No, let's complete the agree, disagree, and conclusion and make it a day of it, the whole essay.
Wait, what do you mean by agree and disagree? Like I thought we gave the disagree part.
This is discursive and argumentative.
It
So
can
now-
be discursive also. It can be exploratory, it can be hybrid.
So now I
Yeah,
meant
but
to
you're
write.
just lean
I
closer
agree.
to argumentative.
Do you agree, ma?
Yeah, I said I disagree with the statement.
So right now,
Wait.
you still have to agree and one point agree and
Oh
one.
wait. Shit. I meant to write. I agree.
That's why I was thinking, yeah. Because
Yeah. No wonder why I felt so weird. I was like, wait, what do you mean?
there? Hello, mister.
啊？
写在 O level 你完蛋了嘞。
好啦，完蛋了，大家
对
GG
咯
GG boys。
真是 barbecue 了。
No. Okay, so shall change it, please.
And then you change now lah. You change that and replace now.
Okay.
Bang. If you say disagree with this statement that you should make volunteer, should it be made voluntary? Say no, I disagree.
And after you
Make
just
compulsory.
and then you just give you all the reasons why it's bad. It is bad for compulsory.
Yeah, that was like reading, okay, because I do not know why you're going to write agree or disagree. So that means I tell you, if you're still very confused, in exam, don't do argumentative. 你直接做那个有没有改你的 grammar 啊？
I think I only fixed one part, which was the and how the person feel and not what the others want. I'm not sure where are the others again.
Okay, let's read again.
Oh, I agree with the statement. What community involvement program does is that they force people to do kindness. Oh yeah, X. Okay. It may seem like a good thing, as it will teach you how to be kind. However, kindness needs to happen by how the person feel and not what the others want. Forcing others to do kindness deeds is the same as forcing someone to do something they hate. They won't put in the feeling into the kindness acts if it is false.
Yeah, this statement was like, I was very confused. You already say forcing others to do kindness. That means you're forcing people to do kindness means it's no good. That's why you must be volunteer, then you not forced to.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, quite because I do not know what you mean. So I already a bit, I asked you, I did ask you, are you sure, confirm? But then you just be careful, when you look at the word, the keyword make volunteer, agree or not agree. Okay.
Wait, then what you meant to write for agree? Like
you agree, if you agree it's volunteer, actually your answer is already a bit here already.
Okay.
But you need to explain why you mean by volunteer showing kindness to others. Give an example. Like maybe helping in the old folks home or whatever. Like just now
wait, just for the agree part, I can just say like kindness is something that should happen naturally and not
yes
forced.
Correct. 对的，我要顺其自然，不是逼你去做。但这不是很假咯，对吗？为了拿那个 VIP point not right 吗？对不对？ Now you get it 啊 ？Be careful 啊 ，argumentative 有错你啊，你 once you wrong that's it。Hanling, do you still got a lot of homework?
Yeah, I'm not done with E-Math and Chinese.
Gerald, do you have a lot of homework?
No, but I need to revise for my WA.
What subject?
All subjects.
Huh? So many subjects, all subjects. Tomorrow, all subjects.
I've done in my job and POA, job and social studies.
Tomorrow,
Yeah, social studies done today. The WA today. Then next week I got A-Math and POA and I think science.
What is the topic for SS today that you have?
The legal status and civic participation.
Civic participation, got to do with this one, a bit,
Yeah.
And then what legal what?
Legal status.
Like what? Legal status are very wide,
Like
LGBT,
that's right.
LGBT.
The question was
you know
question was how does legal status like I forgot the exact phrasing, but something like how does legal status give someone a sense of national identity?
Your passport and your IC,
Yeah.
Citizenship rights, Okay, let's complete this because we need to go through Hanling's essay as well as Tianyu essay. Then we call it a day. I know you all got a lot. Tianyu also got a lot of homework.
Yeah, for this week not much, but I have to start revising quite a lot for my upcoming
Oh, W
exam,
has already started with Chinese.
yeah,
we're already
I
done for
was
Chinese
started
W.
with 2 already. This week was Chinese, last week was SS, and then now next week got like English, literature. Literature is like, I mean not literature, like it's like, you know, your elective, yeah.
Then the weekend, please don't go out already,
I don't go out. I never go out.
Really have to 埋头苦干,
The only time I went out was swimming.
Swimming, yeah, relax can. but don't go. I think swimming also cut lah. Can you? I think you go jogging better. You know, swimming, 等一下你感冒啊。You know, swimming, you swim halfway, the weather suddenly very cold. Okay, unless you wear bikini and swim, then you cover yourself.
What?
Just kidding. Okay.
Chat, I send you my agree.
It's a swimming lesson. It's a swimming lesson.
Yeah, swimming
Oh,
lesson.
I see. Okay. What do you say? Send me what?
I just send you the agree. The kindness is,
Thank you, sir.
and then I meant to do the other
Alright.
two, right?
This one, right?
Yeah. I meant to do the other two.
Of course lah.
Yeah, so what do I write for disagree? Do I just say
I disagree that it should make voluntary, but it must be compulsory. The reason is, like what you see our dear friend Gerald say this one.
oh wait, Gerald sent the whole thing already?
No, Gerald have not. Because Gerald is the one emphasize compulsory. 对吗, Gerald? Right, Gerald? I don't know about Han Ling. Han Ling, you agree, man? You didn't say what? Han Ling, did you say agree or not agree?
I said I agree, but I just didn't put it at the first part.
Correct, no? That's why the way you wrote, I'm not sure, so it's okay. As an introduction.
Yeah, but like from what we learned, we don't take a stand immediately.
Correct. That's what I was about to say. That's why I did not see that. I think it's nothing wrong because different schools teach different things. It's nothing wrong to start your introduction agree or not agree. But you can start off the second paragraph. I agree. And then usually your teacher will teach you conclusion, right? Say, therefore, I feel that it is correct. Honey? Yeah. So yeah, that's your style of school teaching you. Then different style, you see. But at the end of the day, tell you don't make the mistake just now like that. Huh? The question agree, disagree. Now you see you can consult me. Even though it's Zoom. Imagine this is your paper of O level. You fly all the way to London and talk to him. Okay, come on, let's do it, man, guys. Come on, 2 more minutes. Let's read can you answer. Kindness is meant to happen naturally and not by force. Very good. So you must put this. I agree. Okay, you must put this. Can you say I agree that kindness must put I agree. Okay, that kindness is meant to be natural and not by force. Kindness acts doesn't have to be too big to the point everyone in the world will know about it. It can be a small deed. Okay, you can type the word deed. Boy. This one as helping an old lady crossing the road, to paying a cup of coffee for a stranger. I won't say to a stranger, I will say to a homeless person. 可以吗?
But technically he is also a stranger though.
Yeah, 没有错,
Like, no, I know, but I mean, I get your point, but I feel like I use the word stranger as more for like everyone and not just like homeless people.
Oh.
So like anyone like you just, as long like the person standing behind you, you like, and then you can just buy the cup and then straight up just give them. It doesn't have to be only like a specific type of people, yeah.
Wow, honey, today your brother talk a lot. Wow, well done, good. Yes, I agree. Very good. Gerald, today you talk a lot. Today, Gerald, today Tian Yu never look at his girlfriend's photo and flirt with the
Gerald, I'm lonely. my girlfriend is handling.
Oh my God.
Chill. It's recording, my dude. It's recording.
But he has a girlfriend. He have a girlfriend. He have Valentine.
I don't.
Gerald.
I don't know.
Wait, stop. Gerald, we better stay out of this situation and conversation.
Yeah, Gerald, stay out of the couples fight.
These acts of kindness should be happen naturally. If it happens by force, it won't be considered as a kindness act. Okay. But then you must tell me add more about what about the CIP. Yeah. So if you got time, then you talk about it. How can this affect your CIP? 明白吗，天佑? You are talking about this, but because the question asked for CIP, so how can this affect the CIP? Never mind. Move on to disagree. Rex, are you there?
Yeah.
Rex, do you hear our conversations and the things they wrote? Rex?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Later, I want you, Rex, to tell me, out of these three, which one do you think is the best? Not the worst, which one do you know, like 1, 2, 3, which one do you think is the best? Okay, thanks, Rex.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. I mean, so far, I like Gerald starting. Gerald, yeah. Okay. Let's go on. Come on. Hey, where's your agree and disagree, Gerald and Han Ling?
I haven't finished.
No, you send one first. You send one agree first.
Still writing.
You send a bit by bit first. You don't send one chart after you accidentally delete, that's it, man. Or you send a bit first. So we'll, at least we can let your classmate to send to Wei Kuai to look through some of the answer that you have written.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, I want to ask you, how do I do good for literature?
Huh?
How do I like score for literature?
Wait, can you say something? However, this is what. Wait. You're saying that disagree one, is it? However?
Yeah, I disagree. That one is disagree.
Okay, give me a minute. I copy the
Okay.
things first. If you ask me these kind of questions, very funny, like, because I don't know what are you doing for your literature, like, excuse me. Correct, are you doing prose, or doing poem, or doing Shakespeare, or doing unseen prose?
I'm pretty sure we are doing a unseen poem where, and then after we are given 2 questions to answer.
Yeah, that's why you must see unseen poem. Are you going to compare poem? What kind of theme? What kind of setting? What kind of atmosphere? What kind of stanza? Is it 4-4-2? Not football, I'm not talking about football 4-4-2.
Football is 11, bro.
Huh? What 11?
Football is 11. I thought 11 player. 4-4-2.
No.
Ever
I'm
heard of
talking
a
about
goalkeeper?
No, I'm not talking about the football. I'm talking about stanza.
I know,
Ever
but,
heard of a
actually, I just
goalkeeper?
say football is for people lah. Chill,
Okay.
chill.
However, even though making CIP compulsory is bad, it is also good. Huh? No. You cannot write like that. However, even though making CIP compulsory is bad, it is also good. 不是这样写的哈。However, even you have to decide good or bad. You cannot write good and bad in disagree.
Oh, okay. So I'll just remove the.
I don't know which one you want to remove. Okay? What?
Yeah, I'll think about it, friend.
What our word lack is the act of kindness. Let's be honest. If you are sitting on the seat after a tiring day and we see an old lady standing in front of us, most of us wouldn't even give the seats, but we were sitting on the seat where? Where are you talking about seat? Which seat? MRT seat or what? Hello, brother. Tiring school day at the seat. Where seat? MRT seat. Then?
Oh, okay.
All right now. Most of us wouldn't even give the seat. We would rather use our phones and pretending not to see the old lady standing in front of us in the train. Another example would be some school VIA project. Most of the students go for the VIA project. Then you're contradicting VIA and CIP lah, please. You have to change the VIA to CIP, okay?
No, I know. I'm using that as like another
No,
example, but then
Cannot. Please, imagine this your O-level exam come out CIP, you don't change the VIA. Okay? And then you never tell me what is VIA stand for. What does VIA stand for? Very important American or very important SO. Sorry, I didn't mean to be sarcastic on that. Or very important alien. Okay, for the VI project because it's compulsory. You see, most of the students go for VIB because it's compulsory. If people in the world, which people? What kind of people are given a chance
Everyone.
whether they want to take CIP compulsory or volunteer? Most would just rather have it voluntary, but not even going for another one. Okay. Hey, no more already. Gerald, are you going to send?
Sure, I sent you already, but my second paragraph a bit jialat.
No, did you send? I'm so sorry, my dear. Making CIP compulsory is a better. Is it the one making CIP compulsory is a better? That one?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, because the message moved very fast. Thank you for telling. So this is agree, huh? Yeah, is it agree? Yeah, okay, because I can't see you knocking your head. I'm looking at my middle computer. Making CIP a compulsory project would be a better option as all. So you must say this, I agree. I told you must ATQ, answer your question. So in social study also must ATQ, answer the questions. I agree making CIP a compulsory project would be a better option as all students will be able to get a chance at helping out and experience it firsthand for themselves. Okay, life experience, okay, priceless experience. Okay, it's firsthand for themselves, not letting any of them. Who is the them? Who are you referring to? Don't use the pronouns, miss out on the fundamental trips on learning. I like the way you use the word fundamental. This will also be easier for the school and the government as they do not. Who is the they? Who this they be referring to the school or the government? You should say this will be easier. This will also be easier for the school and the government as both do not need to carry out surveys and do extra works to sort out students who do not want to go. So this they change to both. Okay, that will be better. Okay.
Shall I just resend my one? Like I just changed
I
some
agree
stuff.
with that statement. Han Ling, where is yours, my dear? Wait, can you? Okay. Hey, hello. I told you already, Han Ling. Can you? You cannot put like that, no. However, you must say I agree or disagree. However.
Oh yeah, wait.
Which, however, wait.
Oh my.
Please agree. 对吗? ATQ. 对吗?
Wait. Why you disagree? Yeah,
Disagree?
thinking.
Is it disagree?
Oh yeah.
Hey, you don't confuse me.
No, I'm very confused. I forget.
You're
Wait,
confusing me.
I'm rewriting the whole thing. The start.
Oh my God. I hope you can rewrite on a piece of paper. Hey, very dangerous, no? Lucky you are making a mistake here in my class. In the real one exam, sorry, there's no mercy for you. Okay, now
I rewrote the start. You can go copy and paste. I disagree with the statement. CIP making it compulsory is also good.
Okay, wait. This one is an introduction.
No, it's still the same. I just rewrote the disagree because like that part.
Correct. 是不是这样?
Yeah.
I disagree. Correct. That's the way to answer. Now you understand. If you're not going to do here in my class and you wait and then you do it, I know it's very tedious for me and you, no, seriously, very tiring to do like that, no, via Zoom, but no choice. Correct or not? Tell you, at least you know where's your mistake, 对吗? Correct. If you don't do now, Gerald, you agree or Gerald? Correct or not? If you don't do now, I mean, I'm not asking you to laugh at Tian Yu or Han Ling laugh at Tian Yu. Why you do this kind of mistake? No. So we are all learn together. Correct or not, Gerald? Right? Correct or not, Han Ling? Correct or not, Rex? So Rex, you come in now, you can see, okay, these are kind of questions. This is actually an IP questions. Quite close to IP questions. Oh, thank you, Han Ling. This is agree or disagree? Not agree. Ayo, you never put yes or no, Han Ling.
It's the body paragraph, so it's an agree first. Doesn't it just follow the format agree?
No,
agree,
no.
Disagree.
This one agree, huh?
Yeah.
Then you must, when cultivating, say I agree when cultivating, you always want to start this habit early so that it depends. I agree, when cultivating a habit, you always want to start on this habit early. Yeah. And that it is developed and nurtured well and can act as a base of morals for anything else that the person does in life. Okay, I will add in this word in life. because you're going to carry for the rest of your entire life until the person sayonara. Making CIP compulsory allows children and young adults to experience this, what activities actively supporting the community feels like, especially through physical activity. This allows for young to see firsthand what we can serve. Hey, I know you say compulsory, yeah. This is voluntary, like, honey, you're confusing yourself. You say making CIP compulsory, or should I say making CIP voluntary?
No, the opposite of voluntary is compulsory, isn't it? So you can just not voluntarily. It means the same as compulsory.
Oh, okay. Then you must put
That's
like
how
that.
I see it. That's how I see it. At
Understand.
least.
So you should say that making CIP voluntary compulsory. Correct now? Okay. Agree? Okay. Thank you. Wow, your adulthood got so many O. Okay, come on. I'm going to save it. I'm going to give it to you later on. I mean, of course, the grammatical mistake is not I'm looking at now. I know there's some here and there, like CIP should be capital letters C and I and P. But I'm looking more to the content, the creativities, the structures of how you argue it. All right. Okay, who else? Everyone have given at least 1 point. So now left conclusion. I got to stop here. Okay, because I don't want, I know you guys got a lot of homework, so I have no choice. I can go until 10 o'clock, no problem for me, but for that, I have to stop here for a while. Okay, I want to go through this one because this is very important. Han-Ling, can you read to the class, please?
I currently see a blank screen.
No, you don't.
Education is perceived by most as a lifelong journey, of which people go through day by day learning something new. However, education is also a structure in society where children are sent through a system of progressive learning. The pedagogy, I can't pronounce that word.
Tuition.
Ah,
I love you, baby.
I can't pronounce it.
Okay, ready? Gerald, you know how to read this word?
Pedagogy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pedagogy and ethos will be able to
Pedagogy.
increase pedagogy and ethos will be able to increase the learning curve for students and the difficulty for them to specialize in a certain area in university. The structure
so
leads to a
remember,
function.
we have to bring out the pedagogies and ethos to tell the people, the students, that you need these two platforms to improve your educations and your skills, not the other way around. To put there, say, okay, this structure. Yes, Han-Ling, Corey, carry on.
This structure leads to a functioning society where everyone supports the country in some way. Indeed, education is a progression. Some choose it and early and pursue forms of work. However, most jobs require you to have graduated from university with a degree. Most jobs require a certain amount of knowledge in that sector to be accepted into that job.
Okay, I read, never mind. For jobs such as engineering, which are purely technical, you must understand what every single part of a machine and its role to be and be able to fix it. For jobs related to business, having a degree in business, showing understanding in the movement of money. I like the way you say that, in the movement of money. Shook, man. Well, I like the way the money can move, like rhythm. And the transactions, it's not transaction. It's transaction, right? This one is spelled not correctly. Transaction, section, SACT. I think should be A. Transaction. Can you check for me, honey? Sunday I'm mental block for this. Transactions, what to invest in and what to avoid. So guys, Gerald, Rex, Han-Ling, and Tian Yu, we are not supposed to start a sentence with because. Don't ever use the word because, okay? Right, transaction is spelled wrongly, right?
It's an E.
I think it's
Transaction.
an A, right?
Trans.
I'm sorry, I just don't want to. Okay, then what about jobs that
Yeah,
don't
it's an A. It's an A. It's an A. I
Is
spelled
that
it
A, huh?
wrongly.
Okay, no problem. Then what about jobs that don't require such in-depth knowledge? Being a chef requires you to have a basic knowledge of nutrition and material properties. I like that, no? I don't think it's not the in-depth. In fact, whatever job you need knowledge and skills and educations. In which case you have to go to cooking school. Yeah, you still need languages. So many jobs require proper education. It has become the core, okay, purpose of education. I like that, the nucleus of it. To have a good education, to earn money, to eke a living and a better future and Dovia. Right now, Gerald, this one, the bold one is Uncle Raymond add in one. I will send this to you. Gerald, do I have your handphone number? Don't have, right? Can you send it to me? Because I want you to put in the group chat. Okay, that is my number if you can. Okay. Having a thorough education allows one to secure a position in society. In fact, we know that education can only pay off. Pay off what? Sorry, Hanlin. By earning money and precious life experience. A bit weird. This part a bit English not right. Structure of English is a
Oh,
bit,
yeah.
okay. It doesn't sound smooth, all right, at all. Having a good, having a good education will open out so many paths. This one is typo error, no problem. Many paths for one to have a proper job and support oneself in life. Well done. Can you next time don't take portrait landscape? 很难看，我看不到。
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Is it because my handwriting is also hella
No.
small?
It's nothing to do with handwriting. I think it's your camera and things like that.
Yeah, I had to take it apart because I remember last time when I took a photo, you say you don't want the shadow, so I was trying to like remove the shadow, but I
You
still
can
can't.
take half of it and then another second page half of it. You can take the half of this, go inside, then the second half there. Okay, tell you.
Yeah, being honest, I also cannot read my handwriting, it's too small. I'll open
Education is an important tool in our life. It can be split into different meanings, each having an own unique AIOU own meanings behind the word education, the word being behind the word educations. So people might think, okay, people might, if there's a might, there's no S, brother. Might, there's no things. See me, you see? Think,
Oh,
S, might. If you use the word might, no thing, no S. What does education give us in returns? Then there'll be question marks by studying. So a bit weird here, doesn't make sense, but I just correct it. But it doesn't really feel good about it.
So many years.
There is only one answer to this, and that is getting a job. Each job requires educations. Some requires higher forms of education, example like this. Okay, fine. That is a not so good introduction, to be honest. All right, so many years. All right. So by studying so many years, yeah. So it doesn't make sense. Today I just scolded my son, my younger son. He said, I don't like study. I hate education. I nearly feel like giving him 2 times slap. So that leads us to another factors, or not another questions. Question means you got a lot of questions, well, which is a question marks here, I know. So why do we, another factors or another reasons, okay, fine, another question, fine. Why do we need to work hard for those jobs that requires higher form of education when we can just take those that require less than that? I like this sentence, very exciting, very interesting, and very excellent. Because, wow, why should we study when people don't need to study so much? They also can be billionaire. We study until so hard, we can't even afford to buy a house. So why should we study so hard for? There's a reason for that, okay, tell you. The answer to that is that each job, you see, each job, there's no S lah.
Oh my.
And pays, each job pays. This S should put the S here, not the S there. The worker differently. For example, job requires normal education. Hey, hello, excuse me, brother. Can you explain to me what you mean by normal and abnormal and super normal? Don't use the word normal education. How you define normal? Is Pathlight a normal education? Is Northlight a normal education? No, right? Is dyslexia a normal education? So you should put that requires some education standard. Some education. Don't use the normal. Never use this. I tell you, you put this, confirm the examiner will mark you wrong. Okay. Thank God you're handing this homework. I'm not mocking you. At least you learn from this mistake. All right. No hard feeling. Like cleaner and waiter. Okay, this job, no, sorry. If you have these two, it's not doesn't already. Cleaner and waiter are two pronoun already, not singular. Do not pay much compared to those that require. Okay, those. If you have those, this will not be an S here. You're testing my grammar. Higher education state like doctor. What I mean by state? For example, like doctors and lawyer, which these jobs pay. Hello, you 来多一个 S. You got doctor and lawyer, brother. A lot more than what a cleaner. Okay, this one I don't like. It's not for grammar. This one you're telling me, 狗眼看人低.
Yeah, it's like telling you that like those like waiter and cleaner like their jobs are pointless and worthless.
No, 不
or
可以这样
something
写。
like that. Yeah, I
你
can.
可以这样写，你懂吗？Gerald, Rex, honey, if you write like that in exam, what happened? The examiner got this family member also waiter and cleaner.
Yeah, mark me negative.
Oh man, good luck, baby.
But I don't think they can actually do it though.
Why cannot? You're biased. Hey, hello. Your paper is under my mercy, no? Hello? Excuse me.
Oh, sure.
When you
Then
go to
I need to be more
yes,
careful about what I write.
I tell you what, Kenyu, the more you write, the better you are. Like Gerald, you have been with me for 1 month already, right? The more you write, you will improve, okay? Seriously. The more mistake you make, you slowly improve. Hanling, no problem. Hanling is like too tired already. When you type too much, you got all the information inside already, Hanling. And Ipo also the same. Ipo also the same. It's just like too much things. Sometimes you feel very traumatized. Though education, in fact, has many good points, it also comes with some bad points. Never say that, please. Never say bad points about education. What bad points do you have? Tell me what kind of disadvantage education give you? Correct or not? Doesn't make sense.
Depression.
You
It
should
made
say,
some kids commit suicide.
no lah, this is a wrong, this is not the right way to say sorry. This is the 21st century, the children who say this, I would say it's not right. It's definitely totally not right to say this. Because though education in fact has many good points, but there's some disadvantage of the educations, or you can never use the word bad point. But there are some good points, but nevertheless, there are people who view education in a different negative way, something like that. Okay, not positive way. 不要写 bad， bad 就是说你读书 confirm 你 graduate a degree 出来就是一个 bad student 了。不可以这样写啊。Education comes with exam, of course, which shows how far we have progressed. So this is supposed to be good, to test your ability, capability, your understanding, and your attentions and your levels of knowledge. Every examinations is important. Everyone attend to study hard for them. Who is the them? So that they, who is the they?
Oh.
Give better grades to prove where they. Who is the they again? In the education system.
Students.
And hello, you expect me to fill the blank for you, brother?
Yes.
Wow, thank you. Okay, now so I fill in for you already. Then your marks will be gone, no? However, there's a comma there. However, that's where the problem arises. What is people? Who is people? You should put students. Will burn midnight oil, fish spot. Finally, I see one fish spot. To memorize everything the day before the examinations, and on the day of the exam, day. Who is the day again? Will tend to forget what day. Who is the day? The teacher, the examiner, the students, the auntie, the uncle, or the invigilator. When they were revising, oh my goodness, this will lead them blanking out during exam. What I mean by blanking out during exam?
For that, I forgot what was it like you just like blank out. Like
this will constantly make them stressed and totally what? Out of the blue, they were being stunned. They were being flabbergasted. They were being lost in the air, something like that. Don't say blanking out during exam. It doesn't sound good. Okay. Something you can say suddenly they are being stressed out and they black out. They black out. Black out is out. Black out is totally toying. Okay, and trying to think what they again. Oh my goodness, and lead to feeling the examination. I don't know what you're writing here. You're rushing for it. This one is confirmed. You're not paying attention for this sentence. All their efforts studying the exam go down to drain. See me. This one is see me. So even the last part, right? Even though education do have good and bad points, I actually should take away this.
Take away what?
I should always take this one.
Oh yeah, the bad points.
Yeah, cannot have bad points.
The disadvantages and advantages.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't say education, for me, I would totally disagree got disadvantages. Education is never a disadvantage.
No, disadvantage, but it's just how students look at it,
Mm.
and then
So
they'll think it's bad.
Education is definitely very important factors in life. It determines how we will continue to live on our life. Different jobs with different salary, not payments. You think what? 小二买单. Hello.
Yes.
Bill, please let us know the limits of how we can spend in our life. Education is definitely the most important life. Okay. Important factors in our work life for sure. Okay. So I will send this to you all and you take a look. Give me a minute. I need to type somebody things inside there. Somebody just send something. Can you to sum up, right? Conclusion, right? Can you, where's your conclusion?
I did. To sum up. Oh.
Thank you. So Gerald, what is your conclusions? Have you done, Gerald?
Jack, can you take a picture of these like all three of our this thing and then send it to like group chat so that I can write it on paper and see if I need
I
to
will
change.
copy this into PDF format, 可以吗? Then I'll
Also
send
can
to you.
as long as you send it to group chat.
I can't send to the group chat because Gerald is not in the group chat. Unless Gerald.
Teacher, I give you my number already. It's
Yeah,
I message you.
Just
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So then I'll add into a group chat if you don't mind, Gerald. Thank you.
I message you in the Zoom chat.
I mean, you don't mind to add into the group, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
don't mind.
we don't talk much, so don't worry about anything.
You don't talk much.
Yeah, we don't talk in the group chat other than just hearing Cher say, join, please log in, please log in, please log in.
Hey,
And maybe sometimes we ask for homework. That's it.
Yeah, of course. Good. That's good. Asking for homework is good. Disagree and conclusion. You haven't give me. Come on. Gerald also.
I haven't finished.
Okay, so I don't want to take your time. Hi, Rex. Thanks. I will stop here because I know you guys got tests, all these things. I can go on. I hope you all can cover whatever. I will send this to your group chat later. Gerald, I'll add you in. And then you complete. So next week we can complete whatever we have. Okay. All right. So